Hey YouTube, this is Mystic Veteran, bringing you the weekly energy of this week of November. And I pulled 3 cards for this week, for the beginning, middle, end of the week. And from my tarot deck, or I should say oracle deck, not tarot, Nature Spirit by Denise Linn. And yeah. See that so you get a good look at it. And don't mind my kids screaming in the background, they're just having fun. Alright, so the beginning of the week we got White Buffalo. Middle of the week we have Spirit Keeper of the South. And end of the week we have Peace Pipe. So I will read from the book and then I'll give you my 2 cents. Alright, White Buffalo. Card meaning abundance and security are flowing into your life. All things are possible. Balance and harmony prevail. You may be called upon to stand up for others, but you can do this because you have the support of many beings in the spirit realm. In Native American traditions, there are prophecies about the coming of the white buffalo, especially among the Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota, or the Sioux. There's a legend that white buffalo calf woman, a mystical being, came to the people a very long time ago when they were out of balance. She gifted the people with a sacred bundle containing the white buffalo calf pipe. It's funny because this reading ends with a pipe. To help restore the balance. Upon leaving, the white buffalo calf woman prophesies that she will return at the end of an age, and that she will appear as a white buffalo calf. In recent times, white buffalo calves have been born, leading many to believe that this is the beginning of a new time. When this card chooses you, it's an honor, for it speaks of a time of miracles and balance in all things. You are a channel for the greater forces in the universe. With their help, all is possible. But without it, things can be a struggle. Surrender to support from the Great Spirit. You do not have to do everything alone. So, shapeshift into the white buffalo, and the energy this card brings will multiply tenfold. Imagine that you can feel the power in your muscles and the fecund earth beneath your hooves. That's a big word. Feel the weight of your horns and the warmth of your hide. This calls the deeper energies of white buffalo into your life. So that's the beginning of the week. Let me read for you the middle card. Spirit Keeper of the South. All right. Abundance and prosperity in all forms. It's another abundance card. This is really good. It's like double the abundance. Expansion, surging energy, activity, movement, rapid growth. Be open to receiving the bounty of the universe. This is a great time for medical procedures. Your energy will be at a maximum. In the medicine wheel, the south is the direction that symbolizes the warmth of the noonday sun, summertime, the full moon, and a time of rapid growth. Crops grow in vigor during the summer months. In the human cycle, it also represents the vitality of childhood. This is your time to shine. It's also a time of great bounty in all areas of your life. Open your arms to receive gifts from the universe. If you live in the southern hemisphere and draw this card, read Spirit Keeper of the North instead, for the meanings are reversed. Interesting. Stand facing south during the midday. Close your eyes and feel the warmth of the sun opening your heart center. Absorb the sunlight as you sense yourself absorbing the abundance of the universe. That's for the middle of the week. Next one is Peace Pipe. Look up Peace Pipe, Peace Pipe. So, yeah. Heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. In native traditions, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It was a respite in order to calmly assess a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there's a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. Write down the answer to these questions. If there was an area of my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take toward resolving a rift in another, with another, or a feeling unfinished regarding a person or situation? Then take action. That sounds pretty good. So these cards actually kind of go hand in hand. They're all about abundance, being grateful, and forgiveness. Well, the beginning of the week starts off with abundance. And also, Buffalo also represents being grateful. This is Thanksgiving week. So be grateful for the things you do have. Like, be grateful for the food you have, the people in your life, the clothes on your back, the house above your head, stuff like that. Think about this Thanksgiving. Think about what you're grateful for. And that's the whole point of Thanksgiving, is being grateful for what you have. And thanking everybody for that. Thanking the people who make it possible. And you will have abundance. If you are grateful, you will feel that you have all that you need. And start at the beginning of the week. Now, the middle of the week is more abundance. So maybe you have abundance coming towards you that at the start of the week all the way to the middle of the week. So sometime between the beginning and the middle of the week, you have abundance coming towards you. Look at the sun. Look at the rays of the sunlight shining down on the flowers. Yes, it's not. I don't live in the South. I live in the North. So, you can disregard the South portion. Just think of it as, the sun is finally going to shine on you. Maybe not literally, but possibly in a figurative sense. Maybe when it was you felt times were cloudy and miserable, the sun shines through. Like here in the beginning, the week, there's snow. Even though there's snow, and it is winter time for a lot of people, they're getting snow already. They still have everything they need, and should be grateful for that. Abundance has come their way or is on its way. Even in the winter time, they're gonna stock up everything that they need. They don't need anything more, and should be grateful for that. In the middle of the week, maybe you get a break and you get more abundance, or maybe you get some kind of reprieve. Instead of like being broke, suddenly you get paid again. Payday is coming up for a lot of people. Maybe you get paid in the middle of the week, or maybe you stumble upon some extra money. It's all about warmth and growth and abundance. Middle of the week. Now, between the middle of the week and the end of the week is going to be Thanksgiving. So look at that. See how the colors kind of coordinate? There's more sun. You start with snow, and then it goes to sun, and then ends with sun. So people in the South probably still getting sun. They probably have no snow. Temperatures might be cooling down, but at least they're still going to have sun. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, well, I wouldn't say Southern Hemisphere, but yeah, Southern Hemisphere, it should be summertime where they're at. We're in the Northern Hemisphere, but I'm talking about the southern part of the United States. They may still have sun and warmth and no snow yet. I live in the North, and we don't have snow yet. We just have cold temps. And we still have sun, just colder temps. But anyway, end of the week, you're going to want to make peace. Thanksgiving is probably a good time to make peace with others. Come together for a good meal and set your problems aside so you could just enjoy each other's company without any conflicts. Put family squabbles aside. Just come together. Even if you're not eating with your family, at least, talk to somebody in your family. Say you can't be with them for Thanksgiving. Call them up and say, hey, just want to know how you're doing. I apologize if, if we got in a fight the other day, blah, blah, blah. Use the peace pipe, to basically make amends this Thanksgiving. Because, the holidays, once Thanksgiving passes and it's got to be Christmas, you want to be, you want to try to, not end this year with conflict. Sorry, I have my computer thing on. You don't want to end this year with conflict and fights and arguments. You want to end this year with a bang, with something positive. And so maybe with this abundance, you could be grateful and finally bury the hatchet, hint, hint, with somebody that you weren't on the same page with. It could be an ex, it could be family members, it could be friends, even close friends you might have had an argument with. Just take the time at the end of this week after Thanksgiving to say, hey, can we still be friends, or can we still be whatever, and put everything aside because it's the holidays, I'm happy I'm where I'm at. I'm happy where you're at. Can we just, let's just make peace. So basically, start off with being grateful with what you have. You got abundance on the way, and should be making peace with people in the end. So gratefulness, abundance, and peace. And basically have a wonderful Thanksgiving week. If you follow all that, that's the energy for this week. That's the suggestion that Spirit has shown. I think it's very good spiritual advice. Thanksgiving is all about
1737.
That's my computer. Just ignore it. It's all about Thanksgiving's about forgiving, being grateful, and basically being grateful for the abundance that you already have, or any abundance coming in, and making peace with others. And that was basically the whole thing of Thanksgiving. It was the settlers and the natives sat down together to make peace, and they shared a meal together. So there you go. It's worked out nicely. And yes, I did shuffle, so I didn't purposely put this in order. That's how Spirit guided me. White Buffalo, Spirit Keep of the South, or I should say, it's just 2 abundance cards back to back with peace at the end. So this should be a pretty mellow week. Mercury retrograde has gone direct as of last week. Yes, we're kind of still in the post-shadow phase, but things are winding down. It's not as harsh. There could be still a possibility of miscommunication, and fights could still erupt, and there still could be accidents, so still be careful. Mercury is not retrograde anymore. It's still in the post-shadow phase up until, I want to say, another week or 2. So still be careful. Be safe during Thanksgiving if you have to drive anywhere. Be grateful. Please don't complain if you don't have enough food or whatever. Just make do with what you have. I do. I have to. I'm moving in 2 weeks, so I might get one more reading by next week, and then you guys might not hear from me for a while. So I'm just grateful to have a place to stay until I have to leave. So, and I don't know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving, but I will make do with what I have. I'll be grateful for it. Could be worse. So hope this resonated with you. If it did, please tell me in the comments section. If it's going on right now or it's going to this week, let me know. Please thumbs up. If you watch this whole video through, I would appreciate it if you thumbs up and even share it out, And that's my daughter. All right. You guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.